some unknown poet of the Lower East Side, New York City, way back in the 1800s, which apparently was found and plagiarized by Edgar Allan Poe, but the original Lower East Side version apparently went like this. Once upon my sofa stretching, while I sat there idly kvetching over many a lame and schmaltzy show of television dreck, till I made a wise decision and said, enough with the television. And from my fire escape there flew a pigeon looking for a peck. 'Tis some flying schnorrer shortly, looking for some crumb to peck. Only this, so, what the heck? Inside my Lower East Side dwelling, while up the street some yutz was yelling, for how long there was no telling, while this pigeon pranced about, till, perched upon my icebox, stewing, sat this bird, not even cooing. This pigeon, what does he think he's doing? He's just a pain right in my neck. One claw curled like a Ratner's rugula, with beak for cocked and feathers for schlugging. Boy, I said, this bird's meshugana, flying right inside like this. You see my walk-up's nothing fancy. What makes you do this thing so chancy? Shoo, fly back out to Delancey. Unless you'd care now to discuss this. What reason do you have for coming, if you care now to discuss this? Quote the pigeon, Bupkis. The pigeon's thinking, he won't touch me. But bird, I said, just you watch me. And I reached out for some tchotchke I might hurl to bring him to justice. Something to throw to bring him to justice. Quote the pigeon, Bupkis. Schmuck, I cried. Thing of service. Flying rat, local or tourist. My icebox must hold something for us to satisfy you and send you off to flap. What about a piece of vodka? Or a bissel of Moisha's vodka? A matzo ball, a drop of vodka. See there in the icebox, what's this crap? The back of icebox, what's this? Quote the pigeon, Bupkis. So, turning off the Jimmy Kimmel, I spun a dreidel and scored a gimmel and said, let's go to Yonah Schimmel. Surely there at Yonah Schimmel you can find something to peck. You must just find some old knish or other crumb of moldy dreck. Only this, so what the heck? But the pigeon, I ain't kidding, still is sitting, sometimes on the counter shitting. Staring beak first at the fridge, and his eyes have all the chutzpah of a matcher as he struts around and treats me like a putz. Oh, this my sugar off toy pidge. Oh, what a couple lousy klutzes as he futzes and futzes me and this cockamamie pidge. How, you piss-malache cockamamie pidge, would you sum up this? Quote the pigeon, Bupkis. Let me show you guys something rather strange. This is about two blocks from here. I noticed something odd. I made a little slideshow out of it. Let me show this to you. So, maybe one of you Hackney residents can explain to me whether this is a natural phenomenon or some kind of weird piece of street art. So the Wonderful Visions Festival has put me up at the Hotel City Inn Express, which is 2 blocks from here, next to Scopes and Sons, in which every single window is broken. Now, this would have been odd in and of itself, except on closer inspection, they're all broken in the exact same pattern. Every one of them. Look closer at that. Is that totally weird? Is that natural? Is that a work of art? Yes.
Banksy.
You think that's Banksy? Somebody credits Banksy? See, but I think when you're as famous as Banksy, you just get credit for every random piece of street art that nobody knows if it's true or not. Now, there might be a kid with a good arm, but check it out. All of those windows are shattered in the exact same pattern. Now, I think after this set, we can all go and look for ourselves. It's literally... Yeah, all right, yeah, you all know where I'm staying, but you don't know what room, so don't get too excited. So it's right on Tudor Street, and it's where there's a hardware store, there's a mace on the corner. You can go and see for yourself this incredible phenomenon. And it's gotta be, it has to be on purpose, right? Anyway, if anybody knows the secret behind this, talk to me and explain, because it's...
There was an internal explosion.
It might have been, except why would every single window have the same pattern? I mean, can you see that? It's like 2 lines this way.
It's a pattern of explosion that has
Magic!
The explanation, in case you guys didn't catch it, is that it's a pattern of explosion that projected out from the perfect center of the building. The absolute center. Alright, I knew this, I knew crowdsourcing, it works for Amanda Palmer. So I crowdsourced the answer to that question, and I got the answer. Thank you. That was a brilliant example of how 300 minds are better than one. We're going to start a science riot here. That's always trouble. All right, settle down. I'll have to play something soothing to calm this science riot crowd.